This is the 2025 state meet for Utah for boys 1600 meter. We're going to see some fantastic performances, championship racing across the board, lots of great competition across all events. We'll just highlight the 1600. We'll start with the 4A all the way up to the 6A. They gave it their all. Beautiful day here in Provo, Utah. We're going with a rolling schedule today because of some storms that are moving in the afternoon. So every heat is just one after the other. We're really going through these quickly, and we'll get started with the 4A. There's a 2-heat final for the 4A. The stands are packed. There's a lot of excitement and energy here. And we're going to go ahead and start with the 4A.
With the boys 4A, we have kind of a unique draw here. The first 15 are all separated by less than 3 seconds. Wearing hip number 1, Benjamin Williams of Pineview. He has the fastest time coming in by 2 100ths. 2, George Watkins of Desert Hills. 3, Jackson Allen of Stanford.
This is 4A,
4,
guys.
Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs. 5, Raymond Willie of Snow Canyon. 6, Evan Reinhardt of Stanbury. 7, Carter Rimish of Pineview. 8, Wes Peterson of Orem. 9, Gage Schmidt of Mountain Crest. 10, Elliot Handages of Pineview. 11, Jackson Green of Cedar. 12, Peter Hiddengren, Mountain View. 13, Tyler Corey of Cedar. 14, David Anderson of Uinta. 15, Evan Saunders of Green Canyon. 16, Ethan Belknap of Stansbury. 17, Isaac Harpin of Timpanogos. 18, Jonathan Daster of Hillcrest. 19, Byron Lopez of Green Canyon, and wearing hip number 20, Christian Needham of Logan. This is Benjamin Williams of Pineview and Jackson Allen of Stansbury, along with Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs, leading this early time. We come through about 66. Jonathan Dastrup of Hillcrest deciding to take matters into his own hands and see if he can wear down the field early. Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs giving chase along with Lillian Williams. Coming through at 2:11, 2:12. And with 600 to go, Dastrup now being greeted by Atwood and Williams. David Anderson of Uinta. Atwood, Anderson, Handages, and Allen. 1 lap to go here. David Anderson of Uinta. Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs. David Anderson down the backstretch, followed by Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs. $200 to go, Anderson and Atwood. David Anderson of Uinta, Oakley Atwood, Jackson Allen. Peter Hedengrid of Mountain View. And winning Section 2, David Anderson of Section 1 of 2. Oakley Atwood of Crimson Cliffs. 4:27.89. Next up on the track, Section 2.
Good job, Peter. 4:30, dude. Good.
Headlined by Kyle Steadman, Deiderik Witt.
On your mark.
Wearing hit number 1 is Kyle Steadman of Mountain View, 2 Deiderik Witt of Timpanogos, 3 Bridger Yagi of Pineview, and 4 Peter Micah of Orem. 5 Kyle Chipman of Mountain View, 6 Josh Martin of Hillcrest, 7 Logan Boyer of Desert Hills, 8 Jack Wells, Desert Hills, 9 Mason Gertz of Pineview, 10 Jared Entz of Hurricane, 11 Takashi Ship of Orem of Jackson Bender of Pineview, 13 Jake Sari of Pineview, 14 Tucker Larson of Desert Hills, 15 Dallin Bracken of Green Canyon, 16 Carter Syson of Jordan, 17 Jackson Matthews of Desert Hills, 18 Forrest Call Stanberry, 19 Maverick Judson of Mountain View, 20 Braxton Williams of Plewe, wearing 21 Kyle Rimish of Pineview. Forrest Call of Stansbury taking it out very quick on this opening 462. Forrest Call. Meanwhile, Steadman, Yagi, Micah, and Witt waiting patiently in that chase pack. Forrest Call Stansbury. Going out, see if he can open up enough distance to hold 207.
Race starts now, let's go!
And you got Steadman and Yagi. Josh Martin of Hillcrest up in there, along with Witt. Now Witt of Timpanogos, Yagi, Steadman, and the crew taking the lead. Sky Ridge Coach, if we could send someone up here to the press box, we'd appreciate it, please. Sky Ridge Coach. Witt, Yagi, Steadman, Martin, and Micah. Now in the gun lap. Witt, Steadman, Yagi. Seen some great tactical moves in Section 2 of this 4A Boys 1600. Witt with the lead, 200 meters to go. Kyle Steadman from Mountain View. Looks like to be a two-person race coming off that final turn. The home straightaway. Witt, Steadman. Can Witt hold? Steadman making his move. Deiderik Witt of Timpanogos will take the boys 4A 1600. Steadman, Yagi. Want to let all field events know that even if you've had your implement weighed previous days, Thursday or Friday, you still must have it weighed in today. So make sure field.
Oh no. Do you have a memory card?
We're in number 1, Preston Sunset, Maple Mountain 2, Parker Latin, Box Elder 3, Sam Clayton, Jim Pete 4, Andy Polson, Cypress 5, Peter Gehring, Viewmont 6, Bryce Arbuckle, Viewmont 7, Elliot Stout, Taylorsville 8, Simon Barlow, Bountiful 9, Samuel Pippin, Witch Cross 10, Ezra Heckman, Skyline.
Can you use one
11,
of these?
Finn Rutledge, Olympus 12, Lorenzo Frank.
Yeah, I gotta have the other SD.
13,
Okay.
So I'll just have a one camera system going today.
14, Zach Eagles from Brighton, and 15, Jonah Andrews from Taylorsville. Fastest entered top
Do we have anybody in this race that we
is 4 minutes,
know?
21.24 seconds.
He's
Preston
Tim View.
Thompson of Maple Mountain.
Just gonna get this one.
5A state record was set last year by JoJo Jordan from Olympus. Doing an outstanding.
Well, I took a liberty this morning. Amanda, the coach from Timpanogos.
Parker Latin, Sam Clayton, Peter Gehring, Andrew Polson, and Bryce Arbuckle.
Yeah.
She may be chatting with you about coaching.
Oh, cool. Timpanogos has got a great team.
Do they?
Yeah.
Her complaint to me is that, you know, we've chatted a fair amount. She doesn't.
Parker Latin still in control. Peter Gehring from Viewmont.
I'll touch it.
Dan Clayton from Timpanogos. Bryce Arbuckle from Viewmont. Andrew Polson from Cypress. Lorenzo Grant from Skyline. Clayton, Heckman, Arbuckle at the bell. 3:18 left. Ezra Heckman, Bryce Arbuckle. We have the top 8 finishers in the boys 1A, 1600 meters to the awards, please. Up the stretch. Andrew Polson from Cypress. Ezra Hector from Skyline. Banner of Greenwich School District. Hector. Dan Polson. Parker Latin. Section 2. Fastest time submitted belongs to Jonah Fearnley of Skyline.
Mike Strauss from Mountain View to the finish line, please.
Run number 1, Jonah Fearnley, Skyline. 2, Aidan Neal, Alta. 3, Ben Hyde, Viewmont. 4, Edward Stout, Taylorsville. 5, Hayden Arbuckle, Viewmont. 6, Kai Mikowski, Taylorsville. 7, Cole Jamison, Taylorsville. Talmage Bruschke from Viewmont with 8. 9, Jeffrey Hazard, Northridge. 10, Davis House, Skyline. 11, Brandon Tippett, Maple Mountain. 12, Logan Lowatinsky, Maple Mountain. 13, Riley Thorpe, Maple Mountain. 14, Hannah Messiah, Maple Mountain. 15, Gazy Boys of Kenview. And 16, Hayden Roofer of Ballot.
To direct your attention to the awards podium, we have the top 8 finishers in the just concluded 1A boys 1600 meter run. In 8th place from Milford, Trexton Spalding. In 7th place from Panguitch, Curtis Henry. 6th from Panguitch, Josh Perez. In 5th from Valley, Nolan Cox. 4th place from Monticello, Eli Carlin. 3rd place from Manila, Daniel Draper. Your runner-up from Tippett, Mason Brown. Your boys, 2024 Utah State champion in the 1A 1600 meter with a time of 4:44.59 from Valley senior Warren Spencer.
The first 2 in this section 2, the fastest section by time are Jonah Fearnley of Skyline and Davis Howe of Skyline. They came through in a nice 63-second opening 400. Howe of Skyline, Fearnley of Skyline, Edward Stout of Taylorsville. Stout of Taylorsville putting himself into the lead at the 800, 209. Jonah Fearnley of Skyline taking the lead. Aidan Neal of Alta. Edward Stout of Taylorsville. Talmage Bruschke of Viewmont. Fearnley and Neal have gone 408, 409. Hayden Arbuckle of Viewmont. He's run 416 this year. Definitely going to be a kicker's race. Arbuckle and Fearnley. Fearnley, Arbuckle, Neal. Fearnley and Neal. And Arbuckle coming up the stretch. Fearnley, Neal, Bruschke, Arbuckle. 209, on their split in that 1600.
Your top runners in section 1 started on the outside. Number 1, Jackson Spencer of Herriman. 2, Jonah Tang of Herriman. 3, Micah Tang of Herriman. 4, Ryker Bement of American Fort. 5, Tayshaun Ogomo, Herriman. 6, Austin Plewe of American Fort. 7, Finn Mayer of Corner Canyon. 8, Garrison Johnson of Weber. 9, Corbin Randall of Riverton. 10, Kaden Evans of American Fort. 11, Carter Moore of American Fort. 12, Johnny Reed of Davis. 13, Josh Beck of Pleasant Grove. 14, Cooper Bayview Lone Peak. 15, Edward Fuller Skyridge. 16, Jonathan Thornley Layton. 17, Down Harrington American
Hang out
Fort.
with the family
18,
till
Eli
Jane's
Jarvis of
race.
Herriman.
Okay, sounds
19,
good.
Wyatt Rich of
Thanks,
Weber.
Bart.
20, Landon Sturgeon, Farmington. 21, Colin Pogmeyer of Layton. 22, Isaiah Gilbert of Bingham. 23, Landon Nunley of Riverton. And 24, Cooper Tripp of Herriman. Josh Beck of Pleasant Grove. Jackson Spencer, Micah Tang, and Tayshaun Ogomo. Jackson Spencer has the fastest time by a half second from Herriman, 4:08:02 over teammate Jonah Tang of Herriman, 4:09:57, and Micah Tang of Herriman, 4:10:15. Herriman and American Fort, 2 of the top distance programs in the entire country. On display here in the 6A boys 1600.
Skyridge coach, if you could send a couple of athletes up there, please. Skyridge coach, please, for the press box.
Jackson Spencer, Carter Moore, Micah Tang, Jonah Tang, 2:11:2:12. It's about to get a little faster.
The top 8 finishers in the boys 2A, please report to the order.
Kaden Evans of American Fort. Along with his teammate Carter Moore. Jackson Spencer of Herriman. Now taking the lead into this final 400. Kaden Evans trying to hold him off. It is Spencer and Evans, 400 to go. 3:14. Jackson Spencer showing his speed down the backstretch. Jackson Spencer and the pack giving chase, 200 to go. Spencer of Herriman hoping to hold off Bement of American Fort. Micah Tang of Herriman. Tayshaun Ogomo of Herriman. Jackson Spencer. Looks like his move will pay off. He takes 4-6A, 1600. $4:10.46 for Spencer. Ryker Bement of American Fort, 4:11, and Austin Plewe at 4:12. Ogomo, 4:13. Micah Tang, 4:14. Kaden Evans, 4:15.
I'm here at the American Fork boys in that 6A 1600 meter final. that thing wound up so much at the end. I think it was 210 at the first, 800, and then probably about a 2 flat for the second. Ryker, you were up there right at the second place overall. Tell me about how it went that last lap.
Yeah, no, it was weird with how slow it went out. So everybody started moving on lap 3. And it was good to be in good position and then just work with the boys out and went up there.
Okay, now Austin Jr., that was a PR for you as well, 4:11, 4:12, something like that. Third place finish. Austin, tell me about that, just being there in the pack and where you made your move.
It was fun. I've been trying to stay out conservative all my races because that's what's been working good for me. So I went out conservative and next time I went out a little slow. I was around like 2:14, 2:15 at half. And then everyone in the front pack started going, so I didn't make my move, and so I caught up that last lap. And the last lap it was whoever had the best kick, and I got up into third, so it was a fun race.
Jackson, with about 500 meters left, Kaden, with about 500 meters left, you and Jackson were just going 100% pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It was brutal. I knew that it would come down to a kicker's race because we went out so slow, but I really just tried to give it everything I had that last bit because I knew that Jackson's a strong racer. He'll be able to take it. So it ended how it ended. It was a good race.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so tell me something you guys felt like you've learned this season as a team running together.
Definitely just you just have to stay dedicated all year, and we've been through so much as a team. All of us have gone through like personal trials, injuries, stuff like that. So we just had to work so hard this season, and we can see how it's paying off in the end. How we're able to race so good at the end of this season. So it's just been so fun to work together and motivate each other and be there for each other.
Well, fantastic. Well, congratulations, guys, on a great performance. Great seeing you guys out there.
Thank you.
Jackson Spencer, overall champion today in the boys 1600 meter 6A, following a 3200 meter with an 8:56, so a double 4:10, 8:56. Jackson, tell me about the race today.
I thought it was so fun. It ended up being pretty tactical. There was this one guy who was leading for a while, and we were all kind of content to sit behind him. We were all just thinking, all right, we'll stay behind him for the first 800, then we'll start a kick. Then yeah, after 800 to go, Carter and Kaden took it out, and I was like, you know what, I'll go with them, because I've tried to get better at my self-matching moves. So yeah, I tried to go with them, and then yeah, eventually 500 out came, and then I started to wind up my kick with 500 out in that first 100 of the 500, and then yeah, Kaden, we were kind of like shoving, pushing, but yeah, that's part of a tactical race, I guess. So yeah, and then yeah, 400 out. That first 100 to that last 400, I was like I was hurting myself really bad, and I was just like, oh, you go. And then yeah, the last 200, I was just trying not to get past. I was trying to make sure I was gonna win it. So yeah, and I was hoping for a decent time even with the tactical start. So, and it was great. I was able to win. It was awesome.
Well, the kickers race about a 2:10 first half, about a 2 flat second half. If I got just looking at the clock.
Yeah.
But just like it's incredible in these championship races just how it winds up at the end. Very tactical.
It's hard.
Trying to conserve. Up next is the 800 meter. Oh, you're not.
I got the 4x4. I traded 800 for 4x4 because we're trying to get a state record. So stay tuned for that.
Awesome. Okay, 4x4 coming up. Okay, congratulations, Jackson.
Thanks.